we're actually replicating with the human body as well and our life support systems a trip to Mars. And so we stay now. Technically, we should stay there for 8 to 9 months, wherever it would for us to get up there in a chemical rocket, get to Mars. But we replicate this as an analog to traveling to Mars. And so the things that happen to you physiologically are some of the major things that we're studying for sending humans to Mars. So when we get back, things are a little strange. You know, your balance system is a little...
How long did it take you to get your Earth life back?
There are actually, I still have symptoms a year later of things that are with my readjustment to gravity. And the most powerful one for me is my vision. What I didn't realize, and one of the things we started realizing just in the last couple of years, we have exercise countermeasures on board the space station. So we have a cycloergometer that we can change the wattage and the resistance. We have a weight machine that looks like a universal gym that's isolated. And we also have a treadmill that we pull down with the bungees. And while we're doing this, when you get to space within the first just few weeks, your body starts to figure out that you really don't need your legs anymore. And so it starts pumping a lot of fluid to your upper extremities, including your intracranial pressure begins to increase. And as you are there for a couple of weeks, you diurese a lot of that. So you actually
diurese.
You pee it out. Okay? Tweak that. So you pee this off, and so you're actually in a state in space. You're actually at the proper hydration. But if you were to come back to Earth, you're in a dehydrated state. So anyway, when we get on this treadmill or on this weight machine, we're actually trying to kind of condition our muscles and our skeletal structure, and we actually fool the brain a little bit to think. So the brain is like, okay, are we back in gravity? What are we doing here? And so it continues to pump this pressure to your head. And so I came back with, and this pressure inside your intracranial pressure actually pushes on the back of your eyes and actually flattens your retina. So it's like a diopter shift in your vision. You probably have read about this. It's sort of a new finding. And I was like number one in the chute. I came out of that Soyuz and like, hey, I can't see very well. Everything was, it's like taking the focus ring and just kind of a little bit out of focus. And that's still coming back, even after a year. And so there are lingering effects. And these are things that we really need to solve. You know, if we're going to go on to Mars, and we're going to send somebody to Mars, they're going to be on the planet away from here for maybe 3 years. You know, transit there, space lab there, and then back. And if we can't solve these things now, we're in a world hurt. So that's one of the major things we're doing on the station now.